Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. I hope you are enjoying good health. This is 11th lecture of research methodology. In the previous lecture we discussed about how to publish a research paper. In this lecture we will discuss about typing the research report, scientific workplace, which is a writing software in which we write different types of documents, and we will learn about installation of scientific workplace. Then we will see a sample thesis writing. Save, close and open the document. We can write our research papers or thesis in MS Word, scientific workplace or LaTeX software. Most of you would be familiar with the Microsoft Word software, and you have written many assignments and many articles in Microsoft Word. In this lecture we will discuss the scientific workplace, which is a very good software for writing articles in mathematics and physics. In this lecture we will learn to write a thesis or an article in scientific workplace. Simply SWP. In SWP we can write our research articles, assignments, thesis, presentation slides, resumes, letters and books, etc. We will study how to open, close, save and manage documents, and how to create documents. We will learn basics of using this program to enter, format, edit, preview and print text and mathematics. First of all, we install Scientific Workplace in the laptop. You should have a laptop with Core i3 and at least Windows 7 should be installed in it. In this video, I have shown the procedure of installation of Scientific Workplace. First of all, we should click on this SWP Pro file, which is the installation file of Scientific Workplace. When you double click on this file, the installation will be started. So this is welcome screen, and in this username column we will write username. I have written here my name. Company name, in the company name I have written ISP. In the serial number, from the comments file I have copied this serial number, and I have pasted this serial number in the column of serial number, and I have clicked on the next. Then setup is installing in this folder SWP55. You should note this folder, and now there is option to install different types of SWP. We will be choosing the complete, and we will click on next. Then again we'll click on next, and the installation has begun. After a few minutes the installation will be completed. In the end of installation, this process will ask for registration. We will click on no, and after that it will ask for the restart of the computer. We will restart our computer, and after restart we will copy this file SWP Pro. We will copy this file and paste this file in the directory of Scientific Workplace in the C drive. Now we are going to restart our system. After restarting, we will copy this file and after copying this file we will paste this file in the C drive in the folder of SWP, which is SWP55. We will paste here the copied file. It will ask destination already has the file with the similar name. We will replace the file, and after replacing, our scientific workplace is ready to write our documents. Now the scientific workplace is installed and it is ready to write any article or thesis. So this was the procedure for the installation of the scientific workplace. Now we explore the scientific workplace. On first starting the program, you will see this screen with the buttons and some toolbars. You will see this menu bar and this standard toolbar. In the menu bar you will see file, edit, insert, view, go, tag, typeset, tools, compute, window and help. And in this toolbar you will see different editing and formatting toolbars. And this first icon is for opening a new document. This icon is to open already saved document, and this icon is to save the existing file. This document is to open a web document. This icon is to print the document. This icon is to see the print preview of the document. This icon is to check the spellings of the document. This icon is to cut the text. This icon is to copy the text. This icon is to paste the text. This icon is to undo the text. This icon is to magnify the text, and this icon is to see the full stops and extra spacing of the document. This icon is to change the font style from text to mathematics or from mathematics to simple text. This icon is to make any table, and this is to zoom the document, and this icon is to stop the computation work. This last toolbar is known as tag toolbar. From this tag toolbar we make sections, we make the text bold, italic, we can write theorems, lemmas, proofs and other related environments from this tag toolbar. Now we discuss about sample article writing, sample thesis writing and save, open or close the document. So for this I double click on the icon of scientific workplace and I open the scientific workplace software. So when you will open the scientific workplace, you will see a window without these toolbars. So first of all you have to insert these toolbars in your software. From the view menu you will select this option of toolbars, and from this box of toolbars you will choose different toolbars: standard, math template, compute, assemble cache, which is this, math objects, which is this, editing, which is given this, and typeset, which is given this. The typeset toolbar help us to see the print preview, to print the document and to convert the document in PDF format. Typeset objects, this is the typeset object toolbar. From this we can cite different references, we can refer the equation numbers. We will study these toolbars in detail in next lectures. This is the sample panel from which we will see several samples related to mathematics. This is the tag toolbar from which we see different types of text formattings. So now we close this box and we rearrange these toolbars according to our convenience. I put the samples together. Now we will open a sample article from this icon, new. We click on this new icon and you will see there are several samples of articles, books, thesis, reports, etc. From the articles list, we will select AMS journal article and click OK. So this is the sample file of AMS journal article. AMS means American Mathematical Society. In this sample paper, we see different sections and environments. The first section is about this shell. Normally the first section of the thesis or the research paper is introduction. So I replace this section with introduction. Now you can delete this text and you can write the introduction of your paper by replacing this text with the text of the introduction of your paper. Similarly, for the remaining sections, you can replace the text and equations of this paper with the text and materials of your own paper. This is the title of the section. This is the title of subsection, and this is the title of subsection of the subsection, and so on. You can also change the text in your document as shown in this paper, but normally this is not needed in the research papers and thesis. You can write mathematics easily by pressing Ctrl M. To see the PDF format of our document, we click on this button, which is Typeset PDF Preview button. This will show us PDF format of our paper. Dear students, one thing you should note that before seeing the PDF format of your document, you must have to install PDF reader in your laptop so that when you click on this button, your paper will be shown in PDF format in the PDF reader you have already installed. So this is the PDF format of your paper. This is the title of the paper. These are authors' names. This is the abstract of your paper. This is the first section, introduction, and this is second section, and so on. You can see other sections and the mathematics written in this paper. At the end you can see the references list. This is the list of references which is written in this form in the document in the scientific workplace, but when we convert this file in the PDF format, this is shown as in this style, which is the style of American Mathematical Society Journal. So in this way you can edit or write your research paper. One more thing I have to tell you, that to write the title and author's names and abstract of the paper, you have to click on this button, which is front matter. When you click on this front matter, you will see this box where you can see different tags. First is title, second is short title, author address, email address of the author, URL address of the author, thanks tag, which is used for the acknowledgement or some other purposes. This is the second author's name. This is the address of second author. This is the email address of second author. This is the third author's name. This is third author address. This is the date tag in which we can write the date of the submission of the paper. This is American Mathematical Society classification number. Every subject has its own classifications. This is the tag of keywords where you write the keywords of your paper. This is the thanks tag where you can write that this paper is in the final form and no version of it will be submitted for publication elsewhere. This tag is for writing the abstract of your paper. This is the make title tag, which is used to write all these things on the top of the research paper. At the end we will click on OK and save the document, and we will see the PDF preview on this button. This shows us the PDF format of our research paper. So dear students, in this way we can write our research paper by using a sample research paper. Now we can also write our thesis by using a sample file of the thesis. For example, I choose from the list of thesis the thesis of Cornell University, and this is the sample of the thesis of Cornell University. To see the PDF format of this thesis, I click on PDF preview, and this will show the PDF format of this thesis, which is given this. This is the title of the thesis. These are the title pages of this thesis. In ISP, we use specific style of title pages which will be provided you when you will write your thesis. These are table of contents of the thesis. This is the list of tables. This is the list of figures. This is chapter 1 of the thesis, and this is the chapter 2 of this thesis. This is chapter 3 of this thesis. You can see again the sections and subsections of the thesis which I have told you in the research paper. The similar case is here. You have to choose the tags of the subsection and sections to write sections or subsections of your thesis. You can write tables, you can insert figures, and you can insert theorems and proofs of your thesis. You can also insert mathematics and the equations in your thesis in the similar pattern, in the similar way as you see in the research paper. At the end you see the list of references or bibliography which has been used in this thesis. So this is the sample thesis of Cornell University. So dear students, this is the end of our today's lecture. In this lecture we learn about installation of scientific workplace, sample paper or sample thesis writing in scientific workplace, opening and saving the document in the workplace. In the next lecture we will discuss entering and editing mathematics in the scientific workplace, formatting the document, formatting the document with tags, typesetting the document. Take care of yourself and your family. Allah Hafiz.